Hey everybody, hope your day is going well. We are back with Bob Dylan, I Want You, and this song was recommended in the comments quite a few times, so thank you for that. And I've also reacted to Times Are A-Changing, but unfortunately that video got blocked, even though it was only the audio. Hopefully that will get resolved soon. I'm also going to do something that I usually don't really do, and that is, I've almost reached the 50,000 subscriber mark. You can already hear me coming, don't you? That's a vanity metric, I know, but I'm not above vanity. Not yet. I haven't reached enlightenment status yet. So if you're feeling generous, it's up to you. You can click that button. It's up to you. Thank you if you do. Now, let's jump into that song, man. I Want You. Let's go.
Guilty undertaker sighs, the lonesome organ grinder cries, the silver saxophones say I should refuse you. The cracked bells and washed out horns blow into my face with scorn, but it's not that way, I wasn't born to lose you. I want you, I want you, I want you so bad. Honey, I want you.
I like that melody. It's like up to now the reactions I've done the most upbeat song. I think so. And I love his type of melody and cadence in his voice. He used it in other songs as well, but it's really like you listen when Mr. Dylan speaks. And I really love this version of going for something that you want. It's his version, you know, I want you, but then going that scenic route again, the guilty undertaker sighs, lonesome organ grinder cries. It's like there's a lot of warning signs that he's choosing to ignore to still go for it because the love doesn't really make sense, right? So he's also saying the cracked bells and washed out horns, that implying these instruments have been played, you know, they showing signs of you know, warning signs, you know, they've been used. And they blow into my face with scorn, but it's not that way. I wasn't born to lose you. I'm going to go for you. I want you. I like that. And lonesome organ grinder. Ooh, poetic lines, very visual. Organ grinder doesn't really, you don't really see that too much. Back in my raving days, a little anecdote, there was a man, we used to go to techno parties and stuff, and sometimes there was a man outside, an older gentleman with an organ, like doing that organ grinding thing. You come out for a smoke or something, and you start to talk with this man. He had interesting stories. And before you know, the party's happening inside, man. You're standing there 2 hours talking with this gentleman with the like, man, that's great. Good stuff. Good memories, man. Good memories. Yo, hey, Mr. Dylan, he's already, hey, they're getting me nostalgic here.
The drunken politician leaps upon the street where mothers weep, and the saviors who are fast asleep, they wait for you. And I wait for them to interrupt me drinking from my broken cup and ask me to open up the gate for you. I want you, I want you, yes, I want you so bad. Honey, I want you. Now my fathers, they've gone down, true love, they've been without it, but all their daughters put me down, cause I don't think about it. Well, I return to the Queen of Spades and talk with my chambermaid. She knows that she's not afraid to look at her. She is good to me, and there's nothing she doesn't see. She knows where I'd like to be, but it doesn't matter. I want you, I want you, yes, I want you so bad. Honey, I want
you. Yo. This might be the catchiest Bob Dylan tune that I've heard so far in terms of like, like, whoa, hey, come on, man. Oh, and then it's you know, in terms of lyrical content, it changed a little bit. I thought I wasn't expecting the way it's going right now. He's like talking about a drunken politician leaps upon the street where mothers weep. What a great line! What a great line, implying these guys are so reckless. You know, they're reckless. They're going on the streets where the mothers weep, and they probably are weeping. No, their mother's not leaping. They are probably weeping because of decisions and things. Politicians, you know, they make law and decisions, and that affects the common people, and it stresses us out. You know, because you know, when are they going to make decisions that are good for us? I'll wait, I'll wait. Maybe we're just always focusing on the negative. I'm not, you know, I may be a pessimist. Or I'm a reformed pessimist or a reformed idealist. And I'll wait for them to interrupt. The saviors are asleep, he's saying. So don't wait for them, man. They wait for you. That's a good one. Drinking from my broken cup, ask me open up the gate for you. Broken cup, you know, in some cultures that's forbidden, right? To drink from a broken cup. Wow, dang. And then he's talking about true love. They've been without, but all their daughters put me down because I don't think about it. Being almost not into, you know, whatever mainstream people are into or something. And then what was more interesting, he's saying, I return to the Queen of Spades. And Queen of Spades usually is like, it could be like a symbol for bad luck in card games. Talk with my chambermaid. In the old days, a chambermaid was somebody like, you know, who would dress up the lady or braid the hair or, you know, all this kind of stuff. But they would also tell all their secrets to the chambermaid. They know everything about them, you know, but they so she's good to me and there's nothing she doesn't see. So this person knows everything about him, but she knows where I'd like to be. It doesn't matter. So even though he confides in the chambermaid or this person, it's not where his desires lie. So sometimes like it's staring you in the face, but you still look somewhere else. We've done a couple of songs that deal with that, you know, looking for love in exotic places while maybe it's right here, right in front of you. Good stuff, man. Let's go. Back to the catchy tune.
Want you, yes, I want you so bad. Honey, I want you. Now your dancing child with his Chinese suit, he spoke to me, I took his flute. No, I wasn't very cute to him, was I? But I did it because he lied and because he took you for a ride. Because time is on his side and because I want you. I want you. Yes, I want you so bad. Honey, I want you.
Hey, this music is good, man. I love it. I really like it. And sometimes in his voice, there's a certain, you know, in certain words, there's like a sarcastic undertone or even a mocking undertone. I wasn't even that cute to him, was I? And he's talking about like somebody else, the dancing child. Maybe that's somebody else in that person's life who is more childish, but comes along with his Chinese suit, which implies maybe, you know, it looks fancy, but it isn't. It's cheaply made. But, you know, he wasn't very cute, you know, meaning the speaker of the song, Bob, but I did it because he lied and because he took you for a ride. So this person came in and really, you know, took her for a ride in the way of like, played with her heart, maybe messed with your feelings, and because time was on his side and because I want you. So that's why I really Maybe I told you about him or how he really is, something like that. You know, I want you, and this guy's no good for you. So yeah, here I am. Hey, Mr. Dylan. Dang, another great song, really catchy. This one I want to listen to more often, and of course, every time I'm gonna listen, my interpretation will be different. I've noticed that with some of the songs that I've gone back to. Man, I'm scared of watching I'm never going to watch my own videos and see how wrong I was about certain things. Every time I say, oh, I listened to the song, I get like embarrassed. Like, damn, I said something else in the video. Well, now it's on the internet forever. And looking at this picture, this almost blurry picture, and there was just an interview with Zane Lowe and Timothée Chalamet, who will play Mr. Dylan in the film. That's pretty good casting, man. His hair was a little, you know, it was shorter, but in the interview at least. But yeah, I was looking like this. That's great casting. I know they cast him in a lot right now, Mr. Chalamet, but dang, it is quite uncanny, isn't it? At least the younger days. Wow. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that film, and I want to react to some more Bob Dylan songs before I do, and maybe also I want to watch some of his, how, you know, like to know his mannerisms, and you know, because I do like to, if I go to a biopic, I love to know, like, yeah, that's how he acts, that's how he talks. And now I've only heard some songs, but I haven't seen him. I haven't seen his movements, his mannerisms. I haven't heard him talk. So I might need to familiarize myself with that too. So if you have any great interviews with him, you know, or titles of interviews on YouTube, let me know. And I want to check that out. Not to react to, just for myself. So thank you for that. Thank you for being here. Hope you have a great day. Goodbye.